Greetings, carbon-based life forms. Today I want to talk about self-harm. So yeah, content warning, self-harm. Right now I'm dealing with a really difficult situation that I'm literally not allowed to talk about with anyone. It feels like it's mostly my fault, and it could significantly impact the lives of a few different people. I'm talking lose their jobs, ruin their reputations, really serious stuff. Last night it kind of all came to a head and blew up, and I lost a several month-long clean streak. I was expecting to make a video like this at some point, but I guess I wasn't expecting to make it quite so soon. I've been struggling with self-harm since the beginning of 10th grade. I remember sitting in English class with a pencil, feeling anxious, frantic, desperately needing to concentrate. When I scratched myself with the pencil, things came back into focus. Something about the pain cleared my head and brought me back to reality. It got me through a moment I didn't know how to cope with. But later on, all the other emotions came rushing in. The shame and guilt, the fear. I didn't want anyone to know, and I did absolutely everything I could to hide it. And even through all those emotions, I couldn't imagine that anything was truly wrong. I told myself I was being dramatic, that I was doing it for attention. It took several years to escalate, but escalate it did. Escalated to the point of blood and bandages and not having any easy explanations. It escalated past the point of being able to hide it from my dive teammates, or maybe I just stopped caring about hiding it from them. It was an open secret, but nothing changed. That's not to say my teammates didn't try to help. They did. They just didn't seem to know how, didn't seem to understand. By this point I was in therapy, but I still had this problem. People say that self-harm is an addiction, and if this is what addiction feels like, I understand why people are alcoholics. Because I don't feel addicted. You know the age-old saying, I can stop anytime I want? That's what I feel like. But every time I end up back here with bandages on my wrists and ankles, endlessly paranoid that someone will notice and won't accept whatever excuse I cook up. There's a surreal moment before I actually give in, where I just stop caring about all the consequences. I know that tomorrow it will itch. I know that I will spend at least the next 2 weeks terrified that my mom will notice. But in that moment, I don't care one bit. At the same time, I feel completely in control. It feels like such a conscious decision every time, such a calm and rational choice. Of course, it can't be that rational if I'm ignoring all these consequences. Other days, it feels like I'm seeking out a reason. Like I want it, so I'm looking for any excuse to validate the desire. Even just yesterday, it didn't feel like this incident made me lose control or anything. It was just a calm voice inside my head that at some point in the whole ordeal decided I'm going to cut tonight. Not because I felt like I couldn't deal with the current situation, just because I wanted to. Pretty much anyone I've ever told has asked me why, and I've never felt like I've been able to give them a very good answer. Not only that, but it depends a lot on the particular circumstance. Sometimes it's like that first time. I just can't concentrate and I need something to bring me back to reality. Sometimes I feel like I deserve it. Like I'm such a horrible person that has made such irreparable mistakes. Other times it doesn't even feel like there is a reason. It's just a thing I do. And then there's the scars. I have such a weird relationship with my scars. Some days I look down at the lines that cover my feet and ankles and I'm disgusted, horrified that I have to live with this mutilation the rest of my life. Other days I'm upset they're fading, as if the less prominent they become, the less valid my struggles are. Because I'm not engaging in this self-destructive behavior, things must not be that bad. That's when the urges start to get bad again. I guess this is the part of the video where I tell anyone watching that feels like this to reach out for help. And I really hope that anyone that deals with this can get the help they need. I'll leave some resources in the doobly-doo. I'm working on getting help for myself too, but some days it feels a bit pointless, even on your lowest days. DFTBA.